Hi everyone, this is Betty Woolerton, reporter at Bristol 24/7. We've got a slightly different podcast this week as I've been invited to Bristol's first sustainable carbon neutral podcast studio at Future Leap's co-working space in Clifton. This is the second time that I've visited the space and it looks completely different to my first visit. So I'm super excited to be here. This time I'm joined with Bristol Spaces manager Deeps and marketing and communications manager Iris. Iris and Deeps, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
How are you guys doing today?
Really good. Really excited to have you here and be able to show you around the space.
Can you tell me about the facilities here?
Yes, absolutely. So not only do we have a podcast studio, but we also have a film studio, including infinity green screen and a photography space.
It feels super professional in here now. And yeah, like I said, when I visited a few months back, or it might have even been last year now, it was like super empty space. There's so much equipment in here now. So yeah, what's it been like?
It's been nerve-wracking, to be honest. It's been incredible. It's just like moving into a new house, moving into a new space. It was an empty basement. It was all so bare. And, you don't believe that it all comes together until it always does. At the last second, it's been incredible to see the transformation of the space.
Yeah, we've had, we're partnering with some really great people as well to help with the kit out.
So yeah, if you are a professional and you have all your own kit, you can just come in and get started. But if you need a bit of hand-holding or a bit of help, we've partnered with Films at 59 and 1860, so you can do equipment rental. We've got a fantastic team of technicians that can help you on your journey with your media production as well.
So Deeps, who is this studio for? Who do you envisage it being used by?
Oh, the space really is for everybody. Bristol has such a large creative community of people that could really make use of this space. It can be used by small businesses that are looking to use podcasts as a new marketing tool. It can be used by, established media companies that just need a bit of extra space to do voiceover work, or, if they've got adverts, or if they're doing any filming and they need to do a few voiceover bits for whatever they've got going on. We've tried to keep the space accessible in terms of the facilities, in terms of the pricing. So it really can be used by anyone in the city.
We've spoken a lot about the podcast studio that we're sitting in now. Can you tell me some more about the film studio that you have?
Yes. So just in the next room, we've got a large Infinity Cove green screen that is also available to hire. So wet or dry. So you can either hire equipment with that. Like Iris said, we're partnering with Films at 59 to hire equipment. And that's just a completely open, flexible space that people can hire for whatever it is that they need it for, really. Bristol creates so much film and creative media, and so it's available for anyone looking for additional space.
How does it work using the podcast studio and the film studio at Future Leap? How can people go about using the space if they want to?
It's just really simple. Just to get in touch. It's really for anybody. So you can be, like Iris said, a complete novice. You might just have an idea and you just want to try it out. We're able to help you with that. We have an amazing team of technicians, partners, Films at 59 and 1860. We can help with post-production as well. I think the simplest thing for people to do is probably just get in touch and have a chat with us, and then we can just take it from there.
So Iris, we're in quite a big building. What else is going on here?
This big building is called the Old Chapel, and it used to be an old chapel, so it's a beautiful period building with really big windows and high ceilings, and we're in the basement. So the basement houses the media studios. Then above us is the creative agency called Six, and then another flight of stairs up is the Clifton co-working space for Future Leap. So we really have a fantastic building that houses so many creative ideas and minds and services. So if you, for example, have a podcast recorded down here and then record a video down here, you can do post-production upstairs. So there's a real cross-pollination of kind of people and ideas going on.
So Deeps, how does it work if people want to use the space? How can they get in touch?
It's really easy. Just drop us an email or give us a call. The space really is for everybody. If you're a novice, if this is the first time you're ever doing something like this, you've just got an idea, something that you want to share with the wider community, you can just get in touch. We can kind of talk you through the process. We can connect you with technicians. We can connect you with our partners who have the right equipment. And we can kind of work with you to realise your idea. But also at the same time, if you have your own technicians and you know what you're doing and you just need the space, still get in touch and we can get that sorted out for you. But yeah, Betty, we haven't asked you, what do you think of the space?
I think it's very, very cool. Like, I think, so we have a weekly podcast, the Bristol 24/7 Behind the Headlines podcast. And the way we do that is quite different to like how we're conducting this podcast right now. Often it's like where it might be in like a cafe, or we might meet in the Future Leap co-working space on Gloucester Road. So to be here, like we've got a mic set up, there's cameras. It's like
it feels fancy, right?
It feels super fancy, yeah. And it feels really professional. And yeah, like I think I can really envisage people like coming down and like bringing guests through here.
Yeah.
There's 3 mics, so that makes it a lot easier as well. You're not like passing a phone around.
Yeah,
like,
there's 5 mics actually.
I was going to say, thanks,
Yeah,
Deeps.
we've got 5.
Thank you so much for coming in.
That's okay.
Oh, sorry, someone's just saying 6. We've got 6 mics.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, no, thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me. It's
we've
been
really
cool
loved
to
having
be
you.
down here.